Okay, let's see here. Okay, I'm live. Okay, let's see here. All right, awesome. Audio's working. Good. Hey everybody, AC here, and welcome back to another episode of Five Nights at Freddy's 5 Sister Location. This is going to be the finale. I'm only doing two episodes. I'm only doing two episodes of this just to kind of showcase the game. Um, and last time the first. We did the first night, and then did most of the second night, and now we have to make our way through Balora's gallery. So,
Balloon Gallery maintenance vent opened.
okay. I need to turn up the. I need to turn up the sound. Oh. Okay. I hear nothing. Oh.
It seems you are taking a long time. Please proceed as quickly and as quietly as possible.
Shut up. You trying to get me killed? Oh. Come on, I'm so close. Just have the door open.
Motion trigger breaker room.
You may now interface with the breaker control box. Using the interface may disrupt nearby.
Oh, no, it's this? Oh, God. You gotta be kidding me. I hate this. Oh, no, no. Okay. I hate this. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I thought this was night 3. I thought this was night 3 when I had to deal with this crap. Oh, no. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this so much. Oh, frick. I always fail at this. I'm telling you right now, I will tell you right now, I have never beaten this game. Never. I have never beaten this game. When I tell you I'm bad at FNAF games, I mean it. Because I have my playthrough of FNAF 1 was my playthrough of the FNAF 1 was the first time I had ever beaten night 6, and I was using cheats to do it. I was using cheats to beat night 6 and 2020 mode. I used cheats to do that. I've never beaten night 6 legitimately, and I was pulling my hair out trying to beat night 5 when I played it on my own time initially. The first time I played it, I was pulling my hair out trying to beat night 5 because I'm just that bad at these games. Like, I am not good I am not good at games like this. When it comes to like survival horror games, I am horrible at them. I am horrendous. I die so easily, so quickly in every single time I attempt one of these. And yeah, I've made so much progress here in night 2. And if I die, I have to start the entire night over. And I can tell you right now, I've never beaten this game. Let's see. The furthest I've gotten is night 4 when you're stuck in the animatronic. When you're stuck in the animatronic and you gotta wind up the joints and you gotta keep the mini arenas from killing you. I've never made it past that night. That's the 4th night. I've never made it past that. And honestly, like, even beating night 3 was a rare occurrence. Beating night 3 was an incredibly rare occurrence. Heck, beating this guy is rare because I am just that bad at these games. I am absolute horseshit at them. And I hate them so much. I love watching people play the games, and I love learning about the lore and I love the designs of the animatronics, and I love how creepy and unsettling the music is, and the world building. All of that's wonderful. I just hate playing them myself. I really do. I hate playing FNAF games because I'm just terrible. I am horrendous at them. Like, some people are able to play these games and be completely fine and, like, get through them. I'm literally not capable of beating these games. I am literally incapable of beating them. Honestly, I will leave it up to you guys. I will leave it up to the next person who comments on this video. The next person that comments on this video, I'll let you decide. Should I give this one attempt? Should I give this one attempt, and then succeed or fail? Whether I succeed or fail, regardless, I call it quits after this. or should I just go ahead and give my final thoughts on the game as a whole right now? Either way, this is going to be a short playthrough. This is going to be a very short playthrough either way. Only lasting for 2 episodes, each episode only lasting for about 20 minutes. Like short playthrough, but that's pretty standard for my playthroughs of FNAF. Like that is very standard. So you guys should come to expect that kind of stuff from me when it comes to FNAF. Well, I'm leaving it up to my commenters because if I were to do what I want, I'd just quit right now. I'd just quit right now because I really don't want to have to deal with Funtime Freddy. I hate Funtime Freddy. Oh, Funtime Freddy is my least favorite animatronic in this entire game. So, but I will leave it up to my commenters. Like, should I give this one shot? Should I give this one chance? Should I give this one attempt before giving my final thoughts, or should I just give my final thoughts right now? All right, final thoughts right now. All right, that's fine by me. Um, so Sister Location is a very Sister Location was the beginning of FNAF trying new things. It was the beginning of FNAF trying new things because the first 4 games all were very similar to one another. The first 4 games were all very similar. Um, I don't like Funtime Freddy. But yeah, the first 4 games were all very similar to one another in that you were just kind of stuck sitting in one location and just kind of like forced to keep an eye on like 3 or 4 different things at once. This, you're actually moving around. In this one, you're actually moving around. You're actually going from place to place. And instead of all the animatronics coming to you, you instead have to go to where all the animatronics are. You're going into their home turf, which makes it even more terrifying. It honestly makes it even more terrifying because before you were just in a secure location and you had countermeasures for the animatronics. You had ways to defend yourself. Here, you are literally going in blind, going into the pitch blackness of all these rooms, unable to protect yourself. And so like the fear is so much more real here. The animatronics are not nearly as like terrifying. Like they don't give me a heart attack when I get jump scared by them, like in FNAF 4. In FNAF 4, like I love the designs of the animatronics and everything, but that game, like if you go back and rewatch that playthrough, like I actually had a panic attack. I actually had a panic attack in the middle of episode 1, and then I spent the majority of episode 2 just talking about why I can't handle scary games and why I both love and hate FNAF 4. This game, all the designs are really interesting, but so unnerving. The whole clown aesthetic, the whole circus aesthetic that all the animatronics have in this game, just are so unsettling and so unnerving. They make me so nervous. I feel so disturbed every time I look at these things. They're really cool design. They have very cool designs, but they are very disturbing to look at. And so, like, it's not sheer terror. I don't feel sheer terror to these guys like I do for the Nightmare animatronics in the 4th game, but it is still very creepy. They make me feel very unsettled, very unsafe. And I love the story of this one. Like, this was the game where this was also the game where Scott Cawthon started to really amp up the story and started to really, like, dive more into the actual story of the games. Whereas in the first four games, the story was kind of in the background and you had to figure it out yourself. Here, the story takes more of a forefront. The story takes more of a forefront. It's more pronounced. The story is more in your face than in any of the previous games. And that would just continue to be the case from here on out. So this game really set the precedent for the FNAF franchise moving forward into the future. I would say this set the precedent for pretty much all of the games, pretty much for FNAF 6, Ultimate Custom Night, Help Wanted 1 and 2, Help Wanted 1 and 2, um, and the AR game. Like, all of those games, like, kind of took heavy inspiration from Sister Location. You can definitely see that some of the mechanics here in Sister Location made its way into those other games in various ways. Um, so I would classify the first four games and FNAF World as like the OG era of FNAF, um, and then you've got the experimental era of FNAF, which started with this game, leading all the way up to Security Breach, and Security Breach starts the third era of FNAF, which is just the Steel Wool era, which is the era that we are currently in. As far as which era I prefer, that's kind of hard to say because there are certain games in each era that I absolutely adore. But I am curious to see where the Steel Wool, what else Steel Wool has in store for us. At the time of this video, the Sony State of Play just finished, like 20 minutes ago. And there was a trailer for Secret of the Mimic, which is supposed to, like, take place years and years ago, like long before Pizzeria Simulator. We don't know exactly when it would have taken place because the pizzeria from Pizzeria Simulator is found underneath the pizza complex, and then beneath that, even further down, is where the Mimic is sealed away. So Secret of the Mimic is supposed to take place super early on in the timeline. We don't know exactly when, but it's supposed to show like the backstory of the Mimic and how he got sealed away down there. So that's really interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing what that ends up being. What the gameplay ends up being like for that, and what the story is. That'll be really interesting. But where I would rate this in my FNAF games, let's see. Well, I guess I should specify what my favorite FNAF games are. I guess top 5 FNAF games, in no particular order. The OG first one, FNAF 3, Pizzeria Simulator, Security Breach, and FNAF World. I would say those are probably my favorite FNAF games. Those 5 are probably my favorite FNAF games. Would Sister Location be in the top 10? I would say yes. I'd say yes. Sister Location would probably be in the top 10. Help Wanted and Help Wanted 2 would probably also be in there. And Yeah, I think it would probably be my eighth. I think I would probably place it as my eighth favorite FNAF game. I would probably place it as my eighth favorite FNAF game, because there is a lot of good stuff in this game. There is absolutely a lot of good stuff in this game, and it tries a lot of stuff, and you can tell that future games in the series were inspired by some of the things that this game tried. So it really did set the stage for several games going forward after that. You should see it in my on my main on the main page of my channel. Go scroll down to Mega Lists. There is a FNAF Mega List that has every single video of FNAF I've ever made. Eventually, I do plan on going back to Security Breach and redoing that because I had to stop playing the game because I lost all of my save progress and I did not feel like restarting at the time. So, but eventually, I will go back and I will play through that and I will finish it eventually. Um, um, and I also understand that I still need to do the punishment video. I still have to do the punishment video. I haven't forgotten about that. I still plan on doing that. Um, but as far as this game goes, the punishment video, for Security Breach, starting in episode 3 of Security Breach, I did what was what I called the Death by Fire challenge, where every time I died, I had to ingest something that was spicy, and the more often I died, the higher the spice level got. And if I gave up at any time, I'd have to do a punishment where I'd have to review the game on camera, while under the influence of something very spicy. So yeah, and I still plan on doing that because I did have to quit the series after 5 episodes. I had to quit playing Security Breach after 5 episodes. So I do acknowledge that still means I have to do the punishment. So, but as far as what grade I would give Sister Location, given how influential it was in the next several games in the series, and how this was the game that really started to focus on story, I think I'll probably give this a B+. I'll probably give this a B+. So yeah. Anyway, with that said, what time are we at? Yeah, we're at 24 minutes. We're at 24 minutes. So yeah, B+. B+. It's not good enough to get an A, but it's still a passing grade because it did do a lot for the franchise. This did do a lot for the franchise. There were several mechanics that this game introduced wound up being used in future games. It tried a lot of stuff. It set the standard for the next several games moving forward. So I have to give credit where credit's due. And yeah, I feel like that earns it enough points to bring it to a B+. So, but in any case, that's gonna do it for me. I'm done. I'm good. We'll be doing more Ultimate Custom Night tomorrow and Friday, and then Saturday I will start Pizzeria Simulator. And hopefully on Sunday, me and Queen Haku are going to be playing more Power Wash Simulator. Assuming that she doesn't cancel on me again. So, but in any case, that's going to do it. So thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that good jazz. And I will see you all tomorrow for another episode of Ultimate Custom Night. Take care, everybody.